Folks, welcome to another episode, a brand new season of SOCA Odyssey. It's your boy Surfer Richard, the flag sound. I'm here. Also, big up my Live Love SOCA family. You see the t-shirt, make sure you get yours. And I have a very fabulous guest. Someone who has been on the scene, on the grind for quite some time, waving that Bayesian flag and representing wholeheartedly and whole waistlinely for the culture. Whether she's here or back home in Barbados, she's always repping the 246 and giving us that lyrical prowess as she knows best. My guest this afternoon, today, is Deevine. My dear, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Good to see you. How you feeling?
I'm great. I'm just hot, but other than that, I'm fine.
Let me take a drink then. Since you're feeling hot, let me take a drink. Cheers. Okay. Welcome to SOCA Odyssey.
Cheers.
Now, the rules are, every time you say something and you get caught off guard, you're going to have to drink, yeah?
Okay. I'll keep the drink in my hand then.
That's a good show.
Easy access.
Easy access. So, give us a brief history for those who are just watching for the first time or just seeing you who might be familiar with your face. Give us a little synopsis, a little history of Deevine, how you got the name, and you know how you got into music and who inspired you to start.
Okay. But first of all, the face is always different because people always tell me I look different. I don't know why. Like I changed my hair and they tell me they look. I didn't recognize you. I was like, I look the same. But I've been singing for a long time. Well, since I was young, like I remember, I was writing my songs like when I was like 10 years old and stuff. But I didn't get out there because I was shy and going up in Barbados, like the move, because I was born here and then I moved to Barbados, and obviously it's a bit of a culture shock. Like everybody there is bold, and then I was kind of quiet and stuff like that.
What age were you when you moved to Barbados?
8. Actually 6. I like 6, yeah.
So halfway through the formative years.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're British, now you're going back home to the roots.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that's when I went to school and everything. So all the time I would always be doing my little music and stuff in the background. I even sung in the school choir. Quietly in the school choir. But then I always loved dancing. So dance was the only way I could express myself. I wasn't scared. I'm not scared to dance in front of anybody. So I had like a dance group I made with some school friends, and I did that for a while. And then I came back to England, did my studies, and I lost somebody very close to me after I got married and stuff. And then I just figured, you know what I mean? Like life is short. I might as well just what's the worst that could happen if I write a song and give it to somebody and they say, I don't like that. So then I just went for it. And then that was in 2011. And then I've been grinding ever since. Soca. But firstly, I was never wanting to be a soca artist. I started off for doing R&B and slow dance. You know, you're listening to the Whitney Houston and the Mariah Carey and all that. So that's what I grew up on. So that's the kind of songs I was writing. So I think my first song I wrote was a reggae song, and then I did a really fast soca song. So as to date now, I'm versatile. I don't stick in one area. Yeah, so some people think I'm all over the place, but no, I know what I want. Like, if I can sing a dancehall song, why not sing it? Why do I have to be stuck in a category?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then some would say perfect one category and then experiment.
Yeah.
But you're doing it the other way. You're saying, you know, I'm giving you a bit of me from every side, and then whichever one you guys gravitate towards the most. Exactly.
But my main thing is soca. That's where I have the most fun. That's where I do all of my shows. Yeah. So I am a soca artist.
So who are some of these soca artists that, you know, gave you that feeling, that gave you that inspiration? Say, you know what, let me start putting my pen down into that realm of soca, because you mentioned Church and Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and reggae, but who was the artist in the soca sphere?
I guess it was Mighty Gabby, who's a good friend of mine. He's written two of my songs. It was a Mighty Gabby, and then it was Alison Hines.
And Mighty Gabby is from Barbados?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a legend.
Just for people that don't know, remember,
yes.
A lot of people, they don't know the artists, they don't know the writers, they might know a song, but they don't know who the person is. So
he's along the lines of like Sparrow and, you know, Oh, that's good then. That's a legendary artist. Yeah.
So how did that come about? You said he's a good friend of his. Is it from childhood? Is it from growing up in the same area in Barbados?
Gabby's song is the first song. I think it was Government Boots. It's the first song I ever heard on the radio. My mom was listening to it in the radio in the car. And that's the first song I heard. Well, it was Calypso back then. But he came up here to do a show, and we went to the person's house, and then he just gravitated towards me. We just hit it off then. Yeah.
I love that.
So that's how it started, and yeah, we're friends ever since. So.
Good, good. Alison Hinds. We hear a lot of women, a lot of artists in general mention Alison Hinds. How instrumental is she for you in your development as an artist, as a woman, as a Bayesian?
Probably just like girl power, independence, you know, just going out there and getting what you want, no matter what, like anybody tried to stop you as a female artist. So she's that kind of role model. Yeah. Obviously, I've got a few others now. My thing's Destra. I love Destra and Nadia Braxton. But initially, yes, it was Alison and the songs that she sang and, you know, the way how I saw her carry herself and yeah.
So were you that young artist that would be performing or like reenacting or covering an Alison Hinds song? And if so, which one was it?
I always sing Bumsy, so that's a song I always sing during my performances. If I have a performance where I've got loads of time, I'll always sing Bumsy.
Yeah. And how does Bumsy go?
Come up to my Bumsy boy and I.
Oh, Lord. Damn. Let's even go back. Let's still stick to your initial, your first stages, your introduction into the music and the scene. Barbados. Growing up there, you started your music from in Barbados.
Yeah.
How was that like? Because again, like you said, you're British, you've come to Barbados, you're finding yourself within your culture. How easy was that or how difficult was that?
Yeah, so when I first started soccer, for me, I can't really complain. I did have an easy road. I know a lot of people struggle, but I think I didn't have no problems working with promoters or getting onto other artists or anything like that, because obviously they all saw like potential and my strong vocals and stuff like that. So that's never been a problem. That's why I come there and I get onto big shows at Kensington Oval, and you know my biggest show was at Kensington Oval with, it was actually RDX that brought me out on stage when they were big then. But it's still a fight down, because people were like, oh, obviously there's artists in Barbados that don't get their music played on the radio. But my music always gets played on the radio. But, you know, it's kind of like who you know still. Got a good song. I worked with big producers over there. I worked with Dangerous, who is Marshall's keyboardist. I've done a couple of songs with him. And I've got links with, you know, people like Ronnie Clark, who is Rupi Clark's brother, and he works at the radio station. So whenever I go there, he always makes sure I get an interview, and he makes sure that my song is in the system. Yeah, but I mean,
We love that.
I would love, like, obviously you need the DJs themselves to be pushing. And the one DJ that used to push was John Doe, rest his soul. He died the other day. He was amazing. And yeah. So I personally actually don't think I really got that much links to the DJs that play on the major radio stations down there now. The song's in the system, but you want the DJ to be pumping it and regularly. Yeah, but yeah, I can't really complain. There's nothing really I can really complain about. I want to be further ahead and higher up and have that amazing hit song that everybody loves. But yeah,
it's coming.
I know I will get there.
Most certainly. Yeah. Quickly, cheeky question, because you're mentioning a lot about Barbados and the culture and the vibe and navigating the scene. And I have to ask every Bayesian this, because I'm grateful to have been Royal Castle.
Yeah.
Chefette.
Chefette. Royal Castle is America, right? Or is that White Castle? No, it's White Castle. What's Royal Castle?
Even better. KFC or Chefette?
KFC. I know, sorry, I'm really, that's disrespect to Barbados and the Chefette team.
So you don't like a Chico pack during crop over?
That's the one with the burger, right? The Chico pack is that's a burger pack.
That's a burger
What's
pack.
A Chico pack?
Chico pack is a 2-piece with a biscuit and a drink.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just called a snack box. It's a snack box.
It's a Chico pack.
Okay.
Maybe it's a snack
so
box.
So then I normally, maybe because when I normally got crop over time, it comes with a drink. And normally it doesn't come with a drink. You get a drink and extras. But there's some little chicken fillet things that they do during crop over timers, and they are really nice. So then, yeah, it will be Chefette. So yes, yeah, Chefette then.
Talk about crop over. How was that? What was your first crop over experience like?
Oh God! As an artist or as a child or as ever?
Both. Let's both.
As a child, it was amazing because my dad used to make my mom cook all this food, and then we used to go and park down on the beach in Spring Garden and wait for the bands to come down, and I can't remember costumes and walking up, but I just remember that part. Growing up, yeah, it's amazing. I mean, although I never ever get through the whole thing because I realized that sun and alcohol doesn't go good for me.
Right.
Yeah. So the last couple of
Take note,
popovers,
people,
I didn't
sun,
last
alcohol
out.
doesn't go good in everybody.
I didn't
And that
last
Bayesian
out.
heat?
Yeah, no, because it was like 3 years in a stretch. I kept getting ill and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I realized it's the sun. Yeah. So, but it's good. It's amazing. I'll tell anybody that's like, I complain about Notting Hill. I say you have to go to Barbados crop over. Like, you know, it's something you have to be there for. Yeah. Obviously, this year was a bit different. I happened to be there. I didn't go there for crop over, but I ended up being there at that time, and it was different because they had to change the route and yeah. But the old route, they have to. Hopefully, they'll go back to the old route next year.
That. The old route is seeming better. You see the people, because that's another important aspect. You don't want to just be the revelers.
It was just on the highway, and it was just hot, and it was just weird. And
when I went 2019, I remember it rained as well.
Yeah, it's nice when it rains.
Nice. So just a random burst of rain, you get wet, and then the sun come back out, and you're driving 10, 15 minutes of the sun being out, and it's like, did it even rain?
Yeah.
And then there's a part of the route where there's like sprinklers.
Yeah, they put some water there for you. Yeah.
And then you're dancing in the sprinklers, and you just cool down again, and you're like, yeah, good.
Yeah. It's nice in the rain. It's nice in the rain. No, we don't like it to rain as soon as we're about to set off with our makeup and everything. Once you get on the road, you want that rain to come down.
Exactly, definitely.
So it's amazing, and you got all the trucks and
Barbados is mostly flat land, so that sun's hitting you
straight on. So most of the time when I'm down there, I don't normally be on the truck. I'm on the road, but here I like to be on the truck. But just get that experience.
So then, as an artist, how is it? What is crop over like for an artist like Deevine?
The time, there was one year I did a lot of performances. It's good. I've gotten good responses, but you know, Bajans are known for like standing and looking at you most of the time.
I think the Caribbean is the English speaking side anyway.
Barbados is very bad for that. I thought the UK ones was bad until I went to Atlanta. I was like, oh my God, they were even worse. They were like, and I think I performed with Alison Hines and Red Plastic Bag, and I wasn't gonna sing, and Red Plastic Bag, yes, D, you have to get on the stage. So him and Biggie Irie are amazing. They always make sure I'm good, and if I'm there at the same show as them, they make sure you have to get on that stage if I'm not even booked and stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, so they're two great guys.
So you see earlier how you mentioned there's fight down. There's also support.
Yeah,
you
there's
need
support.
More people like Biggie Irie and who's the other person?
Red Plastic Bag.
Red Plastic Bag.
And Gabby.
And Gabby.
And Ronnie Clark.
So big up all those people. Red Plastic Bag, Gabby, Ronnie Clark, and Biggie Irie.
Yes.
How important is support and togetherness for you? Do you think that we have that as a scene, both locally here in the UK and then abroad? Or
to be honest, sorry, but no, we haven't got that support here. It's a big thing. Like for me, if you support me, I'm going to support you, and it can take you a long way. It can make you do amazing things, and I think more people need to embrace this. It doesn't have to be a fight down. I don't know why it's a fight down. There's enough room for everybody. So I don't understand the whole fight down thing. I have helped quite a few people on my way up, you know, and I don't have a problem. If I've got something, I'm going to share it. So that's how I am. But not everybody's like that, especially in this day and age where things have just changed. Everybody's just for themselves and selfish. I understand some people have to be like that because they've been burnt before as well.
Have you been burnt before? Do you feel like
of course, many times, but I still keep going. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't know how people change it, but I can't change. I can't change the person I am. I'll always be. If I see somebody needs help and I can help them, I would help them. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm all about coming together. I like how we have all the different islands. I don't like to see old Bajan Fet, old Grenadian Fet. Like, come together, because we have enough fight down from people outside of the Caribbean circle. So help each other.
That's something I definitely notice, especially here in the UK, that people really and truly, they say they love a soca Fet, but really and truly, they just want to hear their island's music. They don't want to hear the rest of the other islands really and truly, unless it's like the song that is very polarized. It's undeniable.
Yeah.
Other than that, they just want to hear their 5 to 10 songs from their island and they like, and then the night's been made. They don't care about anybody else, anything else. It doesn't matter. And they want to hear it as soon as they walk through the door. And they want to hear it throughout the night. and at the bar and in the toilet
Yeah.
and when they're going home. And it's just like,
I used to be like that a little bit, not to that extent though.
And I feel like maybe because I'm a Jamaican, so I'm looking at it from the eyes of a quote unquote outsider, so to say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I've come into this scene, I'm embracing it, I'm loving it. But why do you guys only want to hear your specific island for the whole night?
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
I like a mixture. I must have a mixture. I can't listen to one music the whole night because I remember when I didn't know what booyah was. I was like, what is this? I'd be telling my friend, what is this? And Haley would be like, booyah. I was like, I don't know what that is. And then next thing you know, I've got 3 booyah songs. And I was in Dominica 3 times in the carnival and I performed down there. And I was loved. I was embraced. I wasn't, oh, she's Beijing. You know what I mean?
we love that.
I have...
Speak on that a bit more, because how did you navigate it? Because we find that a lot of artists, they are afraid to do those kind of navigations. They're afraid to make those kind of leaps of faith. Were you already in the Caribbean at the time, or were you here in the UK when you got those opportunities to create the
I was here in the UK.
and go down and perform?
I was here in the UK and I did the Booyah track and I went down and they heard it, they liked it, and then I got onto a couple of shows. Obviously at the time I was with a Dominican, so that's kind of how that happened.
Right.
So that's how I went over to that Dominican side. So yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. You gotta play to your advantage. You gotta play your cards that you're dealt, because some people they'd have that connection there and still not utilize it.
Yeah. So the first show I did was Reggae on the Boardwalk with Laba D, a big DJ down there. He had Jahim. Is it Jahim? I can never say his name properly. Jahim, me, and Ace Banta. So that was kind of big for me.
That's very big.
Yeah.
That's very big.
Yeah, I appreciated it.
I don't feel like the artists, especially the UK artists, they don't give themselves enough pats on the back to say, listen, and they don't highlight what they've done.
Yeah.
Just listening to you now, you've done so many things. You've performed in Barbados, you've performed in Dominica, you've performed here in the UK, you've performed in
Rotterdam, Berlin,
Atlanta,
Miami, New York, Canada.
State them. I feel like this is what social media should be for.
Yeah.
We need to see, if you can find them, the clips of you, the pictures of you.
Yeah, that's what it's always. It's always the case where somebody didn't video it properly, or so that's the only bad thing about. And I think because then a lot of people don't see that when they go on my pages, like they don't realize I've done so much.
Exactly.
But I was always one for, I don't need to brag to say what I've done.
No, you need to.
You know what I mean?
You need to toot your own horn. If you're listening and you're an artist or a creative, I'm sorry, in this day and age, the proof is in the video, the proof is in the picture. I don't care if your friend was there and they said, yeah, big up you.
Yeah.
No, we need to be able to see it, watch it back, and share it. If we can't share the experience, if we can't visually see it, it never happened, to be honest.
I've got a couple of little videos and stuff
because
here and
you
there.
could tell me that, oh yeah, I was in Botswana performing, and if I don't see you ever come out of the Botswana airport and perform on the stage with the team distance, it didn't happen. You could tell me anything you want. Yeah. So people...
Actually, I forgot about that one. Barcelona as well.
Right.
Because on a boat, was on a cruise ship, and I run a competition.
In your bio, you should have international soca artists, because you've done performances abroad.
Yeah, I do put a little bit in my bio. I don't even know what that is, but and then all the music I've done with like people like Spice, Engage, and...
Exactly. And even to have a show, like you said, with RDX in their prime, those guys were phenomenal.
Yeah, it was amazing. That one was the one that should have been videoed, and it didn't get videoed because the person that organized, the camera person didn't turn up till after. But I've got that.
So now you need to have with you your personal assistant, and their role is social media. They need to be videoing
you. It's hard though, isn't it?
No, you mean?
It is, because people have to take their time to like even when I pay people, sometimes it's still difficult. So imagine somebody just doing that for you.
There's always somebody. You gotta bring, the next time bring 2 or 3, or you make somebody on the stage. I record this for me, please.
What's happened?
Yeah, man.
Somebody's been drunk, or somebody that
just before you go on, tap them and say, listen, where your phone? Because they should be recording you from the moment you're at the side of the stage about to enter on.
Yeah.
You understand? Or here what you do, you take somebody in the crowd's phone and record yourself. Because secretly, that's what artists are doing, They record themselves so that way they have that crowd engagement moment, and then it goes viral. You see all the major stars, yeah, man, let me record myself. And then you give the person back the phone. The person's going to tag you.
Yeah. I did it the other day, but I gave the person mic. It was just somebody sitting and I said, can you video me while I do this? So, but it was my phone.
Fair. Yeah, man, get out there and have no fear, man. People, this is Soca Odyssey. We're speaking to Deevine. We're getting to know the real essence, and we're talking to an international soca artist from the UK as well. So make sure you keep it here, share this video, and we're gonna get into more detail about what her plans are and how she navigated through the pandemic as well, in particular. Soca Odyssey. So, Deevine, we are here. We're now at the point in your career where things are going well. You're making movements. You've traveled the world now. 2019 has come to an end. Big plans for 2020. Everybody's talking about 2020. What were your thoughts or plans for 2020?
I was going to go down to Barbados from about May. And I was going to go to Dominica first. Spend like a month. Then I was going to go over to Barbados and just be there for the start of everything. Because I always miss the start. Even like my song Pole, it got entered into one of the biggest competitions in Barbados, the Bashment Soca competition. And because I wasn't there to promote the song, I missed out on that. So I didn't get to the finals, but it was in the semi-finals, and I was like, that's amazing. So yeah, thank you.
We love that. We love that. We love
Because
that.
they have all these different, different shows going on. So I missed that. That was my plan for
2020, and then pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Everything's put on pause. How did you manage the first 6 months of the pandemic?
The first 6 months I was working. I got this job because I'm a nurse. I was working, going into people's house and giving children's medication. So that was fine. That was lovely. Getting up in the morning, no traffic. I was good. I didn't have anything to worry about. I wasn't scared of COVID at all. And then after that, I started. I stopped that job. And then I started doing my own lives on Facebook. Yeah, so I did my lives, my little live singing, my live shows. And then there was a couple of events that was obviously on Zoom, and it was still, I still got out there, I was still being seen.
We love that. And was that easy for you to navigate and do the switch over from just, doing all these shows, planning, to now saying, wow, I'm stuck, so to speak. Here, all I've got is my Instagram or my Facebook.
It was good because I think I gained a lot of confidence because I didn't feel like I was singing to anyone. I just felt like I was singing into the camera, like I was recording myself. So I realized I was a lot more comfortable. Yeah, some of them I haven't even watched back, but I was confident. I really felt really confident doing that. Yeah, because I was thinking, nobody's watching me, but people were watching, but in my head there wasn't. So yeah, I didn't have to watch that person that's standing there with their face pushed up, or that person that not responding to your song, or you say something and they're just looking at you like.
I love you've touched on that, because that's something that I've also noticed. And also, very recently, Nadia Batson, who's one of your big artists that you love and appreciate.
Yeah, I saw,
She mentioned that frontline people with their frownsy energies, I want to call it. Please, if you're at the front of a concert or a show and you're not feeling the artist, or you're not feeling to jump up and resonate with the artist, please take a step back, switch around, because we need people, because you are a part of the experience, and your energy translates first on the camera before the rest of the crowd gets picked up. So we need people to, please, if you're coming out, show the artist some support, cheer them up, have a smile. I mean,
it was crazy when she said that, because I was like, I've never seen it myself, because I thought, you've paid your money to see this person, but most of the time, obviously, I'm on the event that other people are on. So, but you've actually paid your money to see this person, and why are you doing that? And I hate those ones where they go and sit like on the stage when you're performing and stuff like that. I've seen it, and I was like, that's just so rude. Yeah, I've seen people making the move. I personally haven't had it done to me, but I've seen it, because I'll ask them to, like, there's anyone sitting there, ask them to move before you go on. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know why they do it. It's just. Like, I dance to anything. So even somebody's up there singing, I try to show that support. And if I know people get, when they haven't seen the person before, I don't know the song, but you know what I mean?
You're supposed to be able to resonate with music.
Yeah, at least
This is, again, touching on what people are not music lovers, they're fans of specifics. Yeah. And they're fans of nostalgia. So it's what they know, what they're familiar with. If you're attuned to the music, how does this sound? How is it actually moving? And sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but let's talk about how you create music. What's your writing style like? Are you someone that does all your songs in the shower? Do you need to be in the studio? Do you need alcohol? Do you need a particular friend around? Do you need to be out in the open?
Yeah.
Do you do it in the car driving and pull up and just say, you know what, here's
My
a
car.
freestyle, take this?
My car is, I write all of my songs. I've got my phone's filled like maybe like 200 ideas in my phone. Especially on my nice little long trips. I'll play the beat and then I'll just sing along to it, whatever. And then in like 80%, no, 90% of the time I'll go with that idea that I've put down. So I just finish, like, write the rest of the song or, yeah. But the last couple of songs I've been writing, yeah, my brother's been helping me quite a lot, especially with my, like, Bashment Soca stuff.
Love that.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm a car writer.
And Bashment Soca, how does a woman, as an artist, write a Bashment Soca song? When you're writing that song, are you thinking of yourself in the fit, whining to the song? Are you writing it for a good friend? Are you writing it as just, okay, you know what, this is what I see somebody do, so let me just do this?
I just write it for what I see when we go out partying. Yeah, and then sometimes I imagine myself, but then most of them now, I'm just trying to write for what men would like to see or hear.
Men would like to see or hear. So what about what women would like to see or hear?
What would it? Well, the women that like women obviously might want to see the same thing: bending over, pooch back, stoop down, squat, whatever, you know. That's basically what it's.
I love that term, pooch down, squat.
I just made it up, like I don't know.
I have a knack of going to some nice pooch down, squat. Yeah, squat and go down. I'm working on my Bayesian accent, guys. Don't worry, forgive me. But it's only good when I'm in Barbados.
Yes, that's one of my songs, Squatting Go Down, my twerking fitness song has a lot of that in it. So, because my brother is proper Bajan, like, because when he went to Barbados, he was one, and then he's got experience with hanging out with the guys on the block, and he always knows, like, the right wording to say, and then we just kind of, you know, go back and forth on it,
We love that. We love the family support. That is essential.
Yeah.
That is most definitely essential in, you know, an artist's growth, development, and continued growth and development.
Yeah.
Would you say your family definitely support you all the time?
All the time,
Have they always been supportive, or is it now, as things have grown, you're going and so?
Yeah, they're supportive. My mom sometimes says, oh, I don't know why you don't just give it the music. But then when I tell her about something, she get really excited. And they've always been my biggest fans, especially my little son. Like when they were younger, they used to come to everywhere with me. But now they're at the stages, I don't like soca, I don't want to go. I've been with you before, so I can't really get them to come out the house. Mind you, the last big event I just did, which was Ipswich, my son did come with me.
We love that.
So, but yeah, most of the time it was just the two of them I had coming around with me, doing the videos, and and my son does a lot of graphic design and that kind of stuff now. I can't get him to do anything, but yeah, they all support me. I mean, when they see me struggling and stuff, they're like, why don't you just stop it and stuff, but
can never stop.
Yeah,
creativity can never die. So never, and I hope you never stop as well. You have to keep
I was planning that this was going to be my last year, actually, to be honest.
What? I think so. Those are going nice. Well, things are bubbling up. We're seeing it out there more.
Yeah.
Why would you stop now? This is the breaking point.
But it is a struggle, especially in the UK. It is really hard. This is where I live at the end of the day, you know. So, but I was gonna maybe do some gospel kind of music, because I spent some time in Connecticut with my sister last month, and they can really see it. And I have got some songs that's kind of like inspirational and stuff like that, and inspiring and all that. But I'm still thinking about it. I'll see.
Take your time and explore those options and see that. We hope we don't lose you. We want to keep you. We want you here.
Yeah.
We need as many of the women as possible. I don't want to see.
Yeah, because there's not that many. There's not that many, and then
the more, the better.
Yeah.
Collabs, future plans. How are we looking? Because things are up and promising right now. You're currently having a fantastic 2022 in my eyes. How is 2022 going for you? We've come out of the pandemic now. We're in 2022.
Yeah,
how
great.
are you feeling?
It's going great. I just released an amazing song that everybody loves. I need to just get on it and put it out there. I've got Bashment Soca one that probably be coming out. I don't know. I would have liked to have put it out this weekend. I have played it a couple of times in UKZS.
Big up UKZS?
Yeah. Yeah, big up UKZS. Batch. It's looking good. It's looking good. I got a few collabs in the, what'd you say, pipeline?
Yes.
Pipeline?
So anything you can give us a hint of We know your Batch. Is there a collab with Batch? Is there a collab with any other UK artists you might want to shed light on, or even who knows?
International.
Yeah, something with Allison, something with
Ooh,
Destra.
whatever.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
I've never really even like thought about that, to be honest.
What? As a Bayesian, you want to think about doing something with Allison? You gotta catch her now before she retire. Catch her now before she retire. And just make 3 songs or even an EP or something. Is there an album coming?
Do you know how long this album? The artwork is there. This is like a good few years. The album has been coming, but it's because I do so much different genres of music. I was having a difficult.
A soca album. You need a soca.
Yeah,
album
it'll come.
sure.
It'll come. It will probably come. The songs are there, so it's just a matter of putting it together. I wanted to do it properly. I wanted to like have the event, book it, have people come along. That's what I want. If I'm gonna do something, I want to do it properly. I'm not gonna just rush into So, but yeah, hopefully.
End of next year we want an album. Soca
album. I wanted to do it for the end of this year, and so I can have like a birthday party at the same time. Because my birthday's in January, which is a horrible month because people have just come out of Christmas and New Year, and then they don't have any money, they don't want to go anywhere, and it's cold. So that's the only thing.
Then push it into March.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do something. I might do it before.
It can be any time you want it. You know, the launch party, but it's anytime you want it.
Yeah. But what I do is I plan it and then I end up traveling. So that's normally what normally happens.
You can do 2 launch parties. One where you're traveling to, and one here in the UK.
Yeah. I did consider there's something in Barbados, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Also, I see you're working very hard right now this summer with another fantastic artist, Trinidad Killer. How did that link up come about?
I contacted Trinidad Killer managers for another show that we were both gonna be on. And that fell through, but obviously we kept the link, we kept the connection, kept it with Cass, which is his manager, and then they decided that they will still come even though the show has been cancelled. And yeah, that's how that's come about. So been rolling, been vibing, been
getting into your role,
getting to know each other. We was in the studio late last night. We did he done a massive song there with the help of Brother B.
Nice.
And yeah,
big up.
So we'll be hearing that very soon.
So, and you're on that song as well?
Yeah, I'm doing some backings and stuff on it. Yeah.
On the song. When there's backing, fronting, on the song, we're gonna hear some Deevine vocals. So that's Barbados, Trinidad, and Grenada link up. Long time to get that kind of link up.
So something else might be coming
that's
too.
good.
So,
we love that. We love that. That's what we need. More collabs, more togetherness, because everybody's here now. Yes. I think this is the first summer where we're having so many artists.
Yes, everybody's hearing it.
In the UK. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Because I had some other links to make, but I've just been so busy, I haven't even got the chance to get around to it. But yeah.
It's a good look. So we have new songs coming. We have album coming. Yep. What else is Deevine into? Clothing?
Videos. I put 2. Well, no, I put 1 video. I had 1 video I did the other day. I did that in Barbados in what month are we now?
We're in August now. Wow. It's
January. I did that song. La L'amour. I did that video. So I was planning another video. I've got 2 more videos to plan. But I was trying to do like a video for every song. But it's just so hard to do videos. It's just hard to find a person, some dedicated. I find in UK it's hard to find dedicated people. So otherwise I would have dropped them videos already. Yeah.
I hear you. Well, fingers crossed. You get that. Anybody watching, if you can recommend the videographer,
yes.
Please.
And some good dancers.
Yeah. And
that's dedicated.
Dancers. Hit up WORLMAG, hit up SOCA Odyssey, and we'll put you in connection with Deevine. I'm looking forward to it. Not in no carnival. What are your plans? What band are you with? Who you jump with? It's the first one back. It's the return. You're in Barbados a couple over. What are your hopes for Nothing or Carnival? So
my initial plan is to be on GMI, which is
GMI.
Right, I've got that right. Okay, so yeah, we got GMI. So that's the initial plan, to be on that truck. Definitely for the Sunday. I'm going to be obviously linking because I'm linked with UK Zest. I'm going to be moving wherever they're moving. We're going to be performing on the Red Bull stage.
Lovely.
Yes, and then I might be passing through Candy Mass, but I'm scared to go to, I'm literally scared to go to Carnival. Because I never liked Carnival in the first place. I don't like being down there. I don't want to be up high on the truck. I don't want to be walking. So the thing is, to get from A to B is a nightmare. I've done it twice before, and like it was a nightmare just to try to get to that stage and then try to get back to or move from one truck to the next. So I don't know how it's gonna. And I'm just expecting thousands or millions and millions of people to be down there. So if it's normally that bad, normally without not having carnival for 2 years, and I know a lot of people that's come over here for Notting Hill Carnival, because everybody wants to be here for Notting Hill Carnival. So I don't know what my plan is going to be if I'm moving from A to B. I'm just going to probably just
You're gonna be fine.
follow people.
You're gonna be fine. Have no fear. You with UKZS, you were on Red Bull stage,
Yeah.
you with GMI.
You have to move from A to B and
Exactly.
find the trucks. And the reception never works when you're down there as well.
Just move. Just keep it moving.
If you can.
If you can.
Everybody going to be
Most certainly.
stuck together.
Most certainly. We love that, man. That's good. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's my plans.
I'm looking forward to seeing the footage from you this weekend at Notting Hill Carnival.
Yes, hopefully I'll get some footage.
All over the place. I can't wait to hear that new song with you. You featuring on the vocals with Brother B and Trinidad Killer. And of course, next year, 2023, more and more and more. And
Yes, of course. I'll always be dropping
Soca
music.
Odyssey. Come back when you got more to give us more info. Let's help you push out that music. People, follow her on Instagram. What is your Instagram?
So my
socials?
Instagram, everything is my socials is Deevine Music. It's DEEVINE music, spelled the normal way. Everything, Twitter, Instagram,
TikTok.
I think, yeah. Deevine Music.
Lovely. So we know how to find you there. This is Soca Odyssey, folks. We're here with Deevine, ready for the Notting Hill Carnival weekend, ready for Crop Over 2023. Music, vibes, energy, and of course, ram. We'll see you soon. Take care.